Hey Doodly Bugs, it's Miss Pedersen. I am excited to read another Steve Jenkins book with you this week. I love Steve Jenkins. Steve Jenkins and Robin Page write some really great nonfiction books about animals. Miss Pedersen has learned so much from reading his books. I'm going to share part of another one with you today. But first, we're going to practice doing our before reading routine. Our before reading routine had 4 steps. I'm going to give you the picture clues. Are you ready? Okay, do you remember? Our steps were see. What do you see? Think. Use your schema and share what you think. Wonder. What are your questions? And predict. Share your ideas. What are your predictions? So we're going to do that quickly with our new book. It is called What Do You Do with a Tail Like This? What do you do with a tail like this? So we're going to practice. See, think, wonder, predict. And if you want to pause, you can pause so you can do those 4 steps. What do you do with a tail like this? Okay. I see that it's a tail that's long and it's a tail that's curving. I notice that the words are also curving around as well. I notice that it's a question. What do you do with a tail like this? Okay, now I'm going to share what I think. I'm using my schema. To me, it's a long green tail. I'm thinking it might belong to a lizard or a snake. Thinking about animals and their tails, I know that lots of animals have different tails and they use them in different ways. So this tail, because it's curling like this, I don't know, maybe it uses it to go around something. So now, wonder, what are my questions? Well, I wonder whose tail this is. And I wonder if this book is going to have other animals in it, and if it's going to talk about other animals' tails, and if we'll find out what those different tails do. So my prediction is that this book is going to be about animals. I know Steve Jenkins loves to write about animals, and maybe their tails or their body parts. Okay. So let's see. What do you do with a tail like this? I know what he does. Animals use their noses, ears, tails, eyes, mouths, and feet in very different ways. See if you can guess which animal each part belongs to and how it is used. At the back of the book, you can find out more about these animals. So this is giving me a good clue. Whoa! What do you do with a nose like this? Go ahead and take a guess. Whose noses do you think these are? Who do these noses belong to? And what would you do with those noses? I think you might sniff with these noses. Ooh, if you're a platypus, you use your nose to dig in the ground. That was a platypus nose. If you're an elephant, you use your nose to give yourself a bath. Okay, so let's look back on this page. There's the elephant nose. If you're a mole, you use your nose to find your way underground. There's the mole's nose. Okay, we have two more. What do you think? If you're a hyena, you find your next meal with your nose. Oh, so he hunts. And that was the hyena's nose, which leaves us with the alligator. If you're an alligator, you breathe through your nose while hiding in the water. So those noses looked very different, and they used them in different ways. Okay, let's try one more. Oh, what do you do with ears like this? Oh, so now we're looking at animals' ears. Whose ears do you think these are? What do you think they may do with those ears? I wonder if they listen like we do. Okay, so we've got some different ears here. Let's see. If you're a jackrabbit, you use your ears to keep cool. If you're a bat, your ears help you see. They listen for sounds. If you're a cricket, you hear with your ears that are on your knees. That's silly. If you're a hippopotamus, you close your ears when you're underwater. If you're a humpback whale, you hear sounds hundreds of miles away. Okay, so those were the different animals. I'm going to turn back a page and let you see. Do you know whose ears belong to which animal? Okay, so your job today, our next page says, what do you do with a tail like this? That is from the title of our story. I have a picture of this page and the next one, which is, what do you do with eyes like these? I want you to try to make a guess about what animal those parts belong to and how they might use that part in special ways. And then next week, I'll finish the story. Okay, have fun.